United Way is uniquely suited to help communities align resources. And they helped us do that by sustaining a program whereby we teach at-risk youth construction trade skills through practical application. These students have gone on to get a certificate of competency in these trade skills, and they're getting jobs, which is very exciting. It's very impactful for our community, and these kids are being successful because of United Way's support.
One of the kiddos that I'm thinking of is 17, and we found out that his family had been abusing him and had been treating him very poorly. When the Department of Human Services came into his life, he was living in a room with just a mattress and just a Bible. We were able to come to one of the United Way events and gather some sheets and towels and things to give him his own set of sheets and towels, and he was so grateful. His smile was just huge, asking us over and over again, wait, this is mine. I get to keep this. Yes, this is yours. This is something that the community gave to us to give to you, to support you.
We are dedicated to protecting and promoting the optimum development of our community's most vulnerable children, youth, and adults. United Way has been a partner with us in that commitment right from the beginning, and we are so grateful for the support that United Way provides.
Our director, Allison, brought to my attention that she had a young man who is very active in the club. He's a high school boy, very polite, and she noticed that he was sitting back, reserved, not his bubbly self, and approached him. He said, "Oh, it's just my tooth. It'll go away in a couple days." Every tooth in his head except for 5 were decayed, and 8 of those needed root canals to save the teeth.
I do believe that the support that the United Way is providing the coalition with is making a real impact in the community. Many students who have dreams don't see them as dreams anymore. They see them as goals, and they're not asking if they're gonna accomplish them. They're asking themselves when I'm gonna be accomplishing them. So it's not a matter of if now, it's a matter of when.
In 1968, our first daughter was born, and she was born with a birth defect. And it was the United Way agency that had developed a cure for her birth defect.
The United Way as an organization really helped my mother and I when I was very young to get past a really tough time. And without their help, I'm not sure where we would have ended up. And it did more than just give us a coat or food. It gave us hope. And that was unbelievably important. And it has been my commitment to give that back through the United Way.
When United Way is behind you, it becomes a platform of success. That platform is built on a partner, it's built on United Way advocating for you, and it gives you a stamp of approval that every nonprofit would want, because it says to the community, you're worthwhile of the investment, and that you're taking the resources of the community and really creating sustainable impact.
Well, the United Way is important because it is able to provide services for organizations that would not be able to raise very much money on their own.
The reasons that United Way was created many, many years ago are still valid today. We still have many, many problems in our community that need to be solved.
I think the community involvement of United Way is amazing. They make so much change in our community, and I don't know what people would do without United Way.
United Way is an agency that builds to help all of us in the community, whether it's talking about children, whether it's talking about teenagers, whether it's talking about the elderly, whether it's talking about, it's there as a network support system for all of us.
You know, the beauty of United Way, of course, is that not only does it help support those brand name nonprofit organizations that we all know, that everybody knows about, it also supports the organizations that perhaps most of us haven't heard of.
The United Way is focused on building blocks for a better life. We all want a quality education for our children. We need income to support our family, and everyone deserves access to health care. The United Way of the Mid-Willamette Valley is working with businesses, governments, schools, faith groups, nonprofits, and citizens, finding solutions for the pressing issues facing our community.
It's not a secret that when more of us work together, more can be done, better things can be done, and we can do it more feasibly as a result of everyone working together.
That's the genius of the United Way.
I would say to a donor, thank you for helping people to thrive in their own homes, people that you've never maybe met, but might be similar to you and your family, might be very much like your own parents or grandparents who have your support, but they're folks that don't have that kind of support, and we're able to keep them in their own homes because of you.
I love when programs are being brought together and saying we're building a whole safety net within the community to be able to provide services on an ongoing basis through United Way.
One of the most essential things about United Way is that they help us do our job and do it well with the resources that we need.
Every day, I do what I do because these kids deserve the absolute best. And we can't provide that without people like you giving to United Way and giving to these kids having a better life.
Live United to the power of 5.
Give $5.
Tell 5 friends.
Give 5 hours.
Join 5 people.
Then add 5.
I think everybody, in their own way, wants to give something back to their community. I don't think anybody will ever say, I don't care, I don't want to give anything. I don't think people are like that. I think they really want to give, and we're giving them the opportunity to give. How? One of 5 ways. You can give financially. You can give your hours. You can give help in the community. You can tell 5 friends about the organization, and you can add another 5. Whatever it is, I think everybody wants to be given the opportunity to contribute to their community. And we're just allowing you and giving you 5 ways that anybody can do it.
We can do so much more together than we ever could individually.
Giving isn't just money. It's time, if you can mentor, if you can volunteer, or if you can give money. It all helps. It all makes a difference.
We've really made an effort to create a culture of giving within our organization and with our employees. And through creating this culture of giving, we have seen participation levels of our employees increase. And they do this because they understand that the United Way is an organization that will take their funds and utilize them across the community to the greatest good.
I still believe one of the best ways you can help is to give a little bit out of your paycheck.
There will not be one dime wasted if you give to the United Way. So this organization has been great in the past, it's great now, its best days are in front of it.
There are many ways you can join in and help your community. Give $5, tell 5 friends why you support the United Way. Give 5 hours to a nonprofit organization or an individual. And join 5 people, create a team and volunteer for an organization. And if you've done that, give 5 more. $5 more, 5 more hours, 5 more friends. Make a difference in your community today.